What's up, YouTube? It's me, Mommy B, and I want to do like a little vlog today because I just don't feel like myself, and I think it's like good to kind of document these moments because while you in the moment, you always kind of feel like it's forever, but it's not forever. It's just literally postpartum mom weirdness that's currently going on. And here goes my oldest daughter right here. Can you zoom in with this? No, I don't think you can. Here go my oldest daughter. She really, everything I get for myself, they end up wanting to take for themselves. It's like, but it's cool. I just know I need to get more. But I love these like cup noodles. And now all of a sudden, that's the kind that she like too. But that's just how kids are. So y'all, right now I'm in the process of straightening up my kitchen because one thing that I found out when your kids get older and they start like cooking for themselves, making my Walmart order. One thing I'm gonna do is do grocery delivery on Walmart. Like I'll be blowing that up, but yeah, when your kids get a little bit older and they start like making themselves stuff to eat and coming in the kitchen and getting snacks, the kitchen just get messed up. So I have to substitutions. Dang, Walmart always substituting some stuff. Jesus Lord. So I ordered 9x6 notebooks for the kids for their school supplies, and Walmart gonna decide to substitute it with 12x9. It's like, no, that's not gonna work. So I'm probably gonna have to just order it and have it shipped here. But anyway, my kids, every time I go downstairs and come back up here, they done messed up the kitchen. So I'm trying to get this kitchen clean so that I can make something to eat. And I'm just about to do some like pork tacos. And that's it. I try to keep it very, very simple, especially like when I'm doing my schoolwork, because it just gets very stressful when I'm working on my schoolwork. I love you too, John. Come here. The trash is in the middle of the floor. This is my big man, my 3-year-old boy, Johnny. Say hi, Johnny.
Hi.
What you up to?
I'm watching a show.
You watching the show on your tablet?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you can go ahead. You done drawing and stuff? You put all your stuff back? Put your crayons back?
I did put crayons back.
Good job. All right, you can go watch your show. My husband loves listening to loud music. So Emmanuel the Prophet is making music with Lil Yachty. Is it Yachty or Yachty? Wow. Hey, well, he giving praise to God. I ain't mad at it. Y'all, if y'all hear my husband music, don't mind that. Like I said, he loves listening to loud music. But one thing I'm going to do for sure as soon as I get a chance is invest into some good quality microphones, because these microphones off of Sheen, TikTok Shop, Team, they all got them. They kind of irritating. They don't always sync like how they supposed to. So I'm most definitely gonna get me some better. I actually have a high quality microphone. Hold on, let me show y'all. I actually have a nice like microphone, but I have not figured out how to use that. It's more so I feel like something you have to connect to a computer. I gotta figure it out. And my husband always working, so he have not had a chance to get it set up for me. But I would prefer something like this that's just like I could throw in my purse anyway for like when I'm moving around and stuff like that. But I just came down here into my office to put my eyebrows on and do my hair a little bit because I just don't feel like myself, y'all. And I'm starting to accept these periods of time because it's nothing weird going on. It's just me being stressed out because of school stuff and life. Whenever I'm really getting into my schoolwork, I always feel overwhelmed. And mind you, I still have a baby. I have a 9-month-old baby, and she's still pretty much fully breastfed. Um, I've been trying to encourage her to eat, but she just, for whatever reason, matter of fact, let me pull her up on the camera because she is in her room right now. But let me pull her up and see what she's doing. She I've been trying to put her in her room more often so that she can get used to being in there. But it really only be like for 30, 45 minutes at a time because she will start crying very quickly. I wanted to show y'all her playing in her room. Her and my third oldest share a room. Well, obviously she's not completely in there, but I put her in there with her sister throughout the day so they can play, and she's enjoying herself. Best believe I'm always watching. Why the camera not moving? Maybe it's internet acting slow. But yeah, I can see the whole. What you need? Yeah. I was about to try to get dressed, but so much has transpired in the time that I decided to come in here and sit down that it's just like, forget it. So I'm just gonna put some lip gloss on and call it a day. But ideally, even if I'm staying in the house, I would like to just get dressed in something comfortable and do something to my hair, but it just be too much going on to even get to that. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm just about to wait for my Walmart order to get here and make dinner and call it a day. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for my order to arrive, um, I just wanted to talk for a little bit about school and how I am structuring everything with everyday life. So I've just pretty much accepted the fact that school is stressful. So what I like to do is 4 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So I endure the stress, I push through, and then I give myself a 2 week break because it's it's just nothing that you can do. Like trying to learn new coursework while you have kids screaming in your ear, it's just never not gonna be stressful for me. And I realized that. So I just lock in and I force myself to attend to my schoolwork for them 4 weeks, get a class done, and then I give myself a mental break and a mental rest. And I just get it done. But y'all would not believe that 2 nights ago when I was finally being productive, finally getting to my schoolwork, my office flooded. Literally all the way up into the middle of my floor, flooded out because it has been raining nonstop in Minnesota. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I am so tired of Minnesota. It has been raining so much this summer, and day before yesterday, it decided to flood. And my office is in the basement, and this whole area, all the way up to about here, flooded. And we have a sump pump and everything, but it was just so much rain that I guess the sump pump could not drain the water away from our house fast enough, so it flooded all right here under my desk. And as you can see, I got the high power blowers in here because I just let it dry the floor for like a whole day. But now I'm scared to put my stuff back because it still haven't stopped raining. Not only am I scared to put my stuff back, but look it. Now it's like 10 frogs outside my window. Oh my god, and the kids done got trash down here. I am like, it's so many frogs down here. I'm done. I really hope that they can get out because I am not trying to go out here and mess with no frogs. This is like a egress window. So sometimes like birds and stuff be down here, but they usually get out. I hope they can, cause I ain't got time to be messing around with no frogs. But I ain't finna just let them sit outside my window and die either. And they trying to get out. Oh my goodness. I hate to say this because it really do sound negative, but really, if it ain't one thing, it is really another. And that's just how life go. It's just seeming like it's always some level of opposition in your life. And I cannot stand that. But that is the battle that we all have to face as human beings. And I'm trusting God for a reward after all this, because this literally is work non-stop. Like, even when you sleep, it's just still work. But I'm trying my best to stay positive. I wasn't gonna let that flood get me down. So I bust my carpet cleaner out, and as the water was like seeping in, I was sucking it up with my carpet cleaner, and then I got my blowers in here. So that made it a pretty smooth process. I didn't really get no water damage down here for that reason. Because like I said, I'm not going to let nothing hinder me. When I'm on for my 4 weeks of productivity, I'm on. I don't care what come my way. I'm going to push through, and I'm going to get this schoolwork done. Period. But we have a sump pump, which the sump pump is like it pumps like all of the water away from your house towards the street. And it was working, but it was raining so much to the point where I guess the sump pump could not flush the water away from the house quick enough. So a little bit did seep in into my office, which, like I said, my office is in the basement, but it didn't seep in nowhere else. Like, our whole basement is finished, and nowhere else got wet. Only this one part, this one, like, along this one wall got wet. My grocery order has finally arrived, and I'm telling y'all, I do grocery delivery like every other day, because if I can get my stuff here without having to drag these kids out the house, that's a win for me. And I just got a few things for dinner tonight, and the rest of this stuff is really for the kids back to school supply list. Oh my god, the frogs just sitting in there. I really hope that they can get out of there, because I do not want to have to get them out of there myself. My husband will have to come, because I ain't finna risk no frog jumping on me. And he need to get all these leaves out of here anyway. So I got my grocery order, and I'm about to get ready to make these tacos. And I'm the type of person who loves to like make elaborate meals, fresh made breads, you know, salsa from scratch. But today it's coming out of a container, because part of finding a balance with your life is realizing that you cannot do it all. So in realizing that I cannot do it all, I realize that I have to allocate my attention wisely. So right now, school is going to take up a lot of my energy. So obviously, I can't be making no elaborate meals. Can't be making no bread from scratch. So I'm just about to make some pork tacos. I got some ground pork right here. I have never tried this with my tacos. I usually do, just the regular pork. But I seen this in Sam's Club, and it was only what, $10 for 3 pounds. So I'm like, hold on, is this 3 pounds? Yeah, it was $10 for good quality meat. So I'm just like, let me try it out and see how we like it. So I'm just gonna make up the tacos, and if my kids want to do nachos, they could do nachos as well. Baby Autumn is in here with me, and I done put her in her brother old high chair, and I'm trying to encourage her to eat. But like I said, she still is pretty much exclusively breastfed. She ain't really rocking with food like that. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we can get her eating more. And look how adorable my baby is. She over there eating, the little baby snacks. Hmm? You eating your baby snacks, mama? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? She usually will say, yum. It's good. Y'all, one thing about it, when I'm making tacos, I love using this right here, Sazon. I also, somebody put me onto this Goya adobo years ago because I was using Lori's like my mama and grandma, auntie them. But when somebody put me on this, I never went back to Lori's because I just like this better. And then one day I couldn't find this, and I seen this in Walmart, so I ended up getting this brand from Walmart. And I ain't gonna lie, I like this one way better. I need to go back to Walmart and get this one because for some reason they don't ever put this like on Walmart site for delivery. You have to actually physically go into the store to get it, and it's only at specific locations for whatever reason. But this, I'm telling y'all, is way better than this. They both good. I still prefer this over like any other seasoning salt, but it's this one for me, way better. And I also got me some canned black beans. And guess what? I'm about to drain the oil off these things, and I'm about to put them in the microwave. I'll be looking for any way to save myself a little bit of energy so that I can keep making progress or be productive with whatever I'm doing, whether I'm focusing on schoolwork, whether I'm focusing on things that we got to do around the house. Like, it's always one thing that I choose that must be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to structure the must do's. And that's what I try to allocate more of my energy towards. But I ain't scared to take something out the can now. Now, I do prefer doing stuff from scratch, like I said, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay? I ain't gonna lie, this pork is kind of good, but it did produce quite a bit of oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain that off and put some taco seasoning on it. I don't mind this pork at all, but I can't say that I prefer it over, regular ground beef. If I'm doing ground meat tacos, I still love my, carnita tacos. But if I'm doing ground meat tacos, I definitely still would prefer. You don't need no cup. I definitely still would prefer ground beef. I got juice boxes. You don't need no cup. Yes, y'all. Dinner is super basic tonight, but that's basically good enough for me. It's gonna get the job done. It's gonna get the job done, and that's what matters. I feel astronomically better after getting some food in my system. When you breastfeed, excuse me, when you breastfeed and you don't eat, your body just like it seems like your body just starts screaming, feed me, feed me. And I'll be feeling dizzy, I'll be feeling my vision be blurry, all that. But I feel so much better. And I'm ready to tackle this night. Right now, I gotta go clean up, get these kids into their respective rooms and showered and comfortable so we can get this night going for schoolwork because that was the goal. This whole day was structured around me being able to get schoolwork done. So I'm about to light my candle and set myself into a positive and calm vibe. So many things can set you off when you have so many responsibilities and so many things demanding your attention. You can become overstimulated, which I hate that word. Any word that is overused just irritate me. I don't know why, but it is true. You do become very overstimulated when you have so many things going on around you. But I have found that setting the vibe and setting your attention on remaining calm and handling things as you can, it definitely set the mood and set the tone for everybody else in the house. So I'm gonna light my candle, take some deep breaths of God's good air, and just relax for a little bit. It's only gonna be probably about 3 minutes, but nonetheless, I'm gonna relax, and that's gonna get me through the rest of this night. But I don't know if I'm gonna come back to y'all, and if I don't, if you are a mother, stay at home, or even if you work outside the home, I'm praying for you, sister. I don't know you, but I love you, and I wish you the best. I'm sending all the positive energy, all the things that are good and lovely your way in the name of Jesus, because we got this. God equipped us for, whatever the task is, whatever our calling is, whatever our purpose is. God has equipped us to be able to do it. So believe in yourself, trust the process. Okay, in Jesus' name.